Hi guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at navigating your CAD feature with your mouse, and this will be for FabriCAM software. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, we head into the program here. So now we're finally on our mouse navigation. Now, in my opinion, this is one of the most useful ones. I use it the most because I use quite a few different 3D applications. And a lot of times this is quite universal, and if it's not, you get the hang of it quick. Now, you can use the widgets and the 3D widget. I use some of these features of this widget quite often, but not most of them. So like the center to home I use a lot, and maybe the fitting. But most of the time I'll be using mouse navigation, as it's way more simple and I'm comfortable with it. Now what we're going to do is we're first going to cover the basics here. So we've got the rotation, panning and zooming. Those three are our primary ones we're going to be looking at. So now first thing we can do when it comes to rotation, and all of these ones are going to work around the middle mouse button. So if you have a mouse with a wheel, if you click and hold that middle wheel, it's a middle mouse button, so it will do operations. So now to rotate, I'm going to just click and hold the middle mouse button by itself, and then it is going to rotate our canvas for us. As you can see, it rotates it around the center of our view, which is handy. And then let's say I'm close to the center, then rotating it in a circle, like clockwise or counterclockwise, is a bit tricky. So then what you want to do is go far to the right, do the same thing, and then you go up and down. Then you can rotate it clockwise and counterclockwise. Just going to center that again, zoom out a bit. And then the next one we have is zooming. Now we've got two different options we can use here. The most common one, in my opinion, is the wheel mouse. You just take it and you wheel it forward and backwards. Then it will zoom in and zoom out. And keep in mind, this one is relevant to your crosshair or your mouse cursor, where that is located. So if I want to zoom in the top right corner, I'll put my mouse there and zoom towards that. Same way, if I zoom out, if I'm going to go this side, it's going to go in reverse. So just keep that in mind. It can be quite tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it also rocks. Then the next zoom we have is if we keep shifting and we hold our middle mouse button like we did for rotating, it will zoom in and out, but this is relevant to the center. So no matter where I put my mouse, it will zoom to the center. So this is nice when you combine it with panning. Then you can do this, which will leave us with our next one, which is panning. So for panning, what you want to do is you want to keep control in right under shift. And then when you hold your middle mouse button, it will pan our canvas or our design for us. So now keep in mind, this is moving the actual 3D space and not the designs. So this is not adjusting the location of this design. This design will stay the same location. You can see at the bottom here, it's about 0, 0 if we look in the bottom right. Now if I had to move this and I go there, it is still about 0, 0. I mean, it should still be exactly the same. So that is it on panning. So if we just quickly recap again, so we've got the three main operators. We've got rotation, which is your middle mouse button you'll be using. Then we've got zooming, which is our mouse wheel, or keeping shift and middle mouse button. You move your mouse up and down, we'll do that. And then we have panning, which is control plus middle mouse button, and then you can move it around. So every time you pan, you can just leave the middle mouse button when you buy a location you like, but keep control in. But yeah, otherwise that is it on our mouse navigation. Like I said, this is by far the most handy for me, so definitely consider giving this some practice, because it will save you a lot of time, and it's universal between the program and the actual CAD side, which is nice. But yeah, otherwise, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request the training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.